Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the NDA Podcast. I'm joined by Wex, finally, and Kevin. Today, we're going to go over the Week 7 matchups that happened last week, and then we're also going to go over our Week 8 predictions. Unfortunately, not all the Week 7 matches have been completed. There is one still left to play, but we're going to record, and we're going to make our predictions for Week 8 anyway. But without further ado, thank you to my co-hosts for joining me today. How are you guys doing?
Wex is back from his sniff brigade. He took a
Hey yo, sniff brigade. What do you mean? What do you mean sniff brigade?
You didn't follow the word of Justin?
Oh. No,
that's what I just assumed. I mean, you missed 2 episodes. That's all. That was long.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We were limiting our possibilities of where you could be.
Listen, in the words of Justin, if she's a blonde, you drug her drink. That's all I say.
Heading on to Week 7.
Everything said in this podcast is for entertainment purposes.
Oh right, yeah, we're recording. I forgot. Yeah. So let's jump into the first game. How about we? Kevin, 2-1 victory, back in the winners column.
It feels good, but it feels bad because I have to talk about my match first again. But we schmoove.
Look, you're always complaining about that.
You're talking like it's my fault, not like the program that made the fixtures. Like,
who put the information into the program?
Okay, just because you and Ryder made the doc in a couple of seasons back, and you decided I'm gonna put myself first because I'm important. It's all your fault. So this is all your fault, really.
I mean, I am important. Let's be honest here. So, I guess it's fine. We'll get over the most important matches first each week. Basically, the strat going into this week was men like Gorgeist, or no, should I say gal like Gorgeist, because we ran Jackie this week, not Jack. Swagger into Gorgeist with the Lumberry, go +2. Kind of took out his whole team. I was kind of looking at his team sheet, saw a bunch of ground, water types, and ghost, just things weak to ghost and grass, essentially, to sum it up very quickly. And
it wasn't quick at all.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of all over the place this morning, as we can tell.
Is your neck still snappy, or?
No, it's like half. It's like we'll say it's 70% better in my neck. I've been we won't disclose. No, I'm kidding. I slept wrong.
Why do you snap your neck?
Well, no, it's because he slept wrong with me, and I kind of,
I woke up the next morning and my neck was just not in a good place. I don't know what happened while I was sleeping.
God, but what? I know what happened.
My neck wasn't in a good place. My back was going up.
and it hurt to sit down.
Oh, God damn it. Anyway, other than Grandpa
was bruised
right now. Come on. Basically, Gorgeist looked good. I brought Mantine and Throw in the back to deal with Trick Room. Mantine, he had a lot of special attackers, but Mantine kind of just was able to sit there and do pretty good things with its bulk at a max. And Throw is, so I had better options for the Pangoro and the Trampa, and if he got out of Trick Room. And yeah, I mean, it worked out pretty well. I'd say the only thing that really hurt me was Shinotic. Even though I had some options for it, it was able to what he had around Shinotic was able to get it to a 1v1 and game 2, and I just didn't. It was just with Strength Sap and Spore and Substitute, it was just annoying as shit to deal with.
And I ran a very similar set, not the Substitute, I don't think. But I ran a very similar set in prep. So when I saw that, I was low-key, watching the second set. I was low-key just, hoping, Swamp would do the right thing and, Strength Sap there, get his health back, and then, Spore where he needed to Spore, that sort of thing. I was kind of hoping he would Pollen Puff into the Grimmsnarl a bit earlier, so that it would have been a 2v1 at one point, but, and it still worked out. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, I switched up to the Durant game 2, and it just didn't. I mean, it worked well, but I just couldn't. Like I said, I couldn't get it in a place where I could easily get rid of Shinotic with I think the Gorgeist and Grimmsnarl in the end game this time. So he also like he called some of my bluffs. Like I like on times I tried to like protect with Gorgeist to stall a turn, thinking he would target that. He just targeted Grim Snarl and stuff like that. So some of my gutsy calls he played well and just I guess made the smarter, safer play. So fair play to him to bring it to game 3. But yeah, I finally got off the swagger stuff with Gorgeist and got the dub. So we had Swamp on the podcast last week. It was a good talk. He promised a 3-set game, which it did go to, but he did say he would win in 3 sets, which he was wrong. We take those.
It was 50%, right?
We should move. Glad to be back in the win column after a tough season, for sure.
I mean, you're talking about tough seasons, but we're forgetting the fact that usually Ryder is the type of person to do these type of situations at this point in the year, and yeah, we all know how Ryder is in playoffs, so never know.
That's what I was saying. I think I was saying at the Swamp last week. Like, Ryder is usually like in the middle of the pack somewhere in regular season. You know, usually has like a couple bad weeks where you catch him off guard, and he takes some tough L's during the regular season. Moving on to his next game, Ryder's still undefeated, and we haven't even gotten to playoffs. I am terrified.
Yeah.
So low key, I hope that he remains undefeated until I see him in week 9. I believe I think is when I play against him. Yeah, because next week I play Mao, or this week coming up. And then week 9, yeah, I play Ryder. I hope he stays that way so I can dethrone him. It is a little while out. I still have 2 matches to play, but I still hope. And then Ryder, this game against Griffin, I mean, he won game 2 without even maxing. That eject button play was just too much.
Yeah, he didn't even lead Sableye game 1, and I guess he just knew Griffin was gonna. He just called Griffin was gonna go Colossal Sneasel game 2, and just man, like it's not like he planned for game 1. He just knew it was happening game 2, and was able to get the eject.
He's in everyone's brain. It's just like
he lives rent free in our minds.
Yeah, it's kind of nutty, but
it's honestly so nutty.
You know what's bad, man?
I think
like turn one isn't even
just
over.
Got every kill.
Turn one isn't even over, and Griffin types GG. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it is GG. It's gonna be almost impossible to win after that point, especially because that Milotic is not dying. A and B, the Slurpuff. You try to hit it super effectively, like it's getting that weakness policy because the Sableye took it off of the G-Max Colossal, and the next turn gave it to the Slurpuff. So if you try to do anything super effective into that thing, it's not gonna die. It's just you can't kill it either because it runs Draining Kiss. It just gets health back. Yeah, just really well played by Ryder. Very unfortunate for Griffin that was the lead Ryder decided with game 2.
It's getting to the point where I'm looking at it now, being like, I took 1 set off this guy. I'm happy. I'm pretty content. I'm one of the sets that you lost.
I can't say the same. But well, looking at Ryder's upcoming schedule, he's got ya boy, then he's got Justin, and then he's got Will. That is not an easy end of the season schedule.
Well, so. Will is easy, guys. Remember that.
Whoa. Yo.
Will is easy this season.
Yo.
Damn, Will.
Listen, if you're 3 and 4 or lower, you're just easy. What can I say?
Yo, hey,
3 and 4, that's crazy.
Hey, listen. You know, things happen. Will, whoa, and winning. There's some winning in there.
Not more than losing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Come to me when you hit 500.
It's been fun. See you.
All right, now that the podcast is better off.
Okay, blonde or brunette? Yeah, real question here.
So no, I think blonde's definitely. I think everyone has it wrong, except for Swamp. Swamp was very
except
right.
For you,
blondes. No.
Why is this guy back? I thought this guy left.
I know. It just my whole day is ruined.
I would have
this-
liked if Justin y'all had to come with the bad takes.
I mean, I'm indifferent.
No, but that's not a bad take. That's not a bad take.
If
A
you're
bad take
stupid,
is saying redheads.
Well,
Yeah,
A
that,
bad take is saying redheads.
They only pulled up a singular redhead and said, "Yeah." And we're like, "Okay, fair," but I mean,
It's like, yeah, but you're not even pointing to like her red hair. You just kind of pointed to her ass, and it was like, okay, like I understand, but like that's not really. I mean, I guess, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, Ryder did good. Let's move on. We had Mac versus Gummy, and I think me and Kevin definitely got this wrong. Kevin, Wex, did you get this one wrong prediction wise?
I got
What
it
was a
right for pure skill. It was
yeah,
yeah,
fuck off.
yeah.
complete skill
of course.
and wasn't luck, and because I wanted the predictions leaderboard to be somewhat different.
Mhm,
Looked
mhm.
very in depth at this game. I dived right in.
Oh yeah, of
It's
course.
not because I looked at the predictions and saw that you three guys from last week had 3 different predictions, so I just chose the prediction that no one had. That is definitely not
And of
what
course,
happened.
that was the fucking one that hit, dude. Fucking wick.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even watch this game, but like,
Oh my.
I actually don't like you.
I mean, it is what it is, really.
Basically, Mac put on a fucking masterclass once again.
Just that weather control with Pelipper was really nice.
It was huge.
And also Driftblim game 1. It's Driftblim the movie, guys.
I'm looking at it now, and the curse into the trick room from, oh my god, the brilliant play.
If there's anything I would say to Mac, and I understand why he wanted to run the sucker punch. It's so he could get priority, so he could hit maybe something super effective before Mr. Mime Galler went down. It's if you want to specifically just proc the weakness policy, you could just go for an ice shard. But I understand.
I mean, I just think it's because I run to the calc, but Ice Shard is stab, so it gets a little boost when Sucker Punch doesn't. So I bet you he did a calc and saw that he might be able to do less with Sucker Punch.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at this, and
But
this
it's like especially if you're outside of max, it's like. But I don't know if you run that outside of max, so I don't know.
oh
but
my.
Personally, I probably would have ran ice punch or not ice punch, ice shard like an idiot. So don't listen to me.
This set, I'm looking at game 2. This set is wild. This set is
Oh,
Yeah,
now you're
well,
finally
it-
realizing.
It was really good. The wide guard plays.
the vital spirit. Oh my god. Look, we
Yeah.
know how good Mac
Mhm.
is. We all know how good he is because of how he's performed in previous seasons. Like, I know recently he has a lot of time. He has a kid. Jesus, wow, this is back to prime Mac right here.
I'm pretty sure he built the team very quickly.
It's like no matter
Like he
yeah,
didn't.
no matter
he
how quick he
just
built the
didn't spend a
team.
lot of time.
Like this just shows his quality, like, how much he can. Oh, this is insane. Weather,
I like that he brought Weather Ball as well and
the
Drip
weather
Lamb.
ball.
Yeah. Because with the Unburden, you're gonna be faster than Venusaur. Venusaur's Chlorophyll. Actually, no, it could be a speed tie.
He
It's
got
actually
He got an Airstream boost in game 1 and was able to
Yeah.
ensure that he was faster than Venusaur, which is really big.
Mhm. And he was able to circumvent almost the trick room from Dusknord pretty nicely, just like stalling out, bringing the Snorlax game 2, where he didn't
Oh.
bring it game 1, I don't think.
The ending,
Um,
the air slash flinch.
Yeah, that was big. He could have played a little better to where
Yeah.
I don't think it would have mattered. He clicked Weather Ball instead of Shadow Ball or something. He clicked a move that just didn't really make sense. I think he could have sealed it up a little quickly. That's not a word. More quickly.
The only thing we needed in this.
This is why you're 3 and 4.
Shut the fuck up.
I think this set needed was last turn for Mac to miss and Gummy to get the win. That's all this set needed. That would have been
Yeah, that would have
Chef's
been
kiss.
nutty.
mid the season.
Gummy is prone to an air slash flinch to lose games.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Gummy is what? Like, is Gummy 2 and 5 or 3 and 4? Did he fire with the squad?
2 and 5.
You've said this already here. Gummy's been playing extremely well. Gummy and Mao in particular. Them two have been playing extremely well all year. Just barely missing out on wins. Like, it just shows like over the last 4 or 5 seasons, quality in this league has skyrocketed so much. With this season, with Swamp and your boy coming in, like your boy challenging for the top, Swamp right in playoffs. It shows how good we've all gotten. Like we all help each other. We all.
If only we could get Rooster back. Ooh.
Adding Rooster into this would be chaotic. Where do you guys think Rooster? Obviously, he would draft a different team. Where do you think Rooster would be sitting? I think Rooster could be sitting around 4 and 3, 3 and 4. Now,
I would say 4 and 3.
it seems like
Either that or 3 and 4, depending on schedule.
then
but...
you'd lose in first rounds of playoffs to me. But anyway, getting.
Oh damn.
Boy
Damn.
didn't here to defend himself. Too bad. All love Robert, love you. But anything else on that matchup, or you guys want to move on to the next one?
No, we can move on because I mean, I'll just say this: Mac, low key, especially with his track record against Ryder, he could be a dark horse to win this whole thing. I'm gonna put it out there right now. I think he could.
That's a bold statement.
I mean, look at him.
Especially after the slander you gave 3 and 4 teams.
Listen,
That's,
at 3 and 4, he's in the playoffs. Right, it's playing games, but he's in the playoffs. He has 10 points at 3 and 4, which is tied most out of all the 3 and 4 teams.
Justin, I really need you to beat Riolu so I stay above the 7 to 10.
Ooh, because if I lose,
You're 3 and 4.
I just stay above you.
And you're
You stay above me, but Riolu slides above me as well.
also
Yeah.
you're 3 and 4 then. Just
Well, no. Well, also, if you stay there, dude. Oh, wait, because playing games. Nah, never mind. I was gonna be like, you'd play Ryder first round, but
Yeah, no, I'd play. As of now, I would play Quartz.
Yeah. I mean, arguably. I'm not.
You two would play each other.
Yeah. I mean, would I? Say
What?
Yeah, one would play the lowest remaining of winners of the play-ins. Two would play the hot.
I'd play you. You.
Hey, you know what? The standings aren't
What?
final yet, guys. Let's not worry about it.
Even if you cut out the bottom 2.
Oh, my shit wasn't updated. Yeah, Wex, you're in third.
third.
Yeah, you would play me. I had it. My screen still showed me that Quartz was in third and you were in fourth.
No, I'd play it'd be me and Kev, and then Justin Quartz.
It's easy claps.
Why do I just come up against you? Like,
Okay, well,
fair. This seems like my.
That's
this
easy
seems
money.
like my season
bold
championship.
talk coming from a 3 and 4 team.
I'm not.
it's talk coming from a undefeated against Wex team.
You ain't wrong.
Just any
I mean,
team.
I am 5 and 2. The only losses are the people above me. Does that mean? If you're below me, it's not looking good for you right now. Not looking good, bro. Getting to next week's
We
matchup.
can
I want to
move
talk
on,
about
though.
next week's matchup already. I saw something that I really like.
Okay, well we'll get there when we get there.
I'm getting excited.
Slow down.
Put it in a box. Put it in the back of your head. Forget about it. All right. So we have Mao versus your boy for the matchup. Mao losing in straight games. Not ideal. But your boy's Grimmsnarl just putting in a lot of work, especially in that first game.
Boy is looking.
I actually don't think I watched this one.
No.
I am slacking.
The only thing that I really know that I remember at this game is the fact that your boy still isn't naming his mons, which is concerning and it's psychotic behavior, if you ask me.
I know, and Mao's Glockenspiel. Come on, like these are top tier.
They're
names.
using emojis. It's just I love it. I love the emojis.
I think it's something that might bring your boy down in the future. Like when playoffs come around, not having nicknames might it might bring him down. It might hurt him.
The reason he loses, to be honest. But I mean, Mao did a couple different things. They're not different things. How do we say?
Dude, why is Grimmsnarl destroying everyone's souls?
Yeah, when it's you, you're 3 and 4. So I mean, I think it's part of the handler, to be honest.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what it
yeah.
seems like, from an outside perspective.
No comment.
Yeah, no. The Grimmsnarl Max is just too strong. Prim Max is also very strong, but Mao decided to switch out after one turn. Didn't even give it a chance.
Yeah, I don't know.
And And then the cotton sport was
Yeah.
probably that was the most like ouchers
I mean,
because it's prankster, so it's not gonna
it's
hit
grass
Grimstyle,
type.
and it's grass type. It's not gonna hit Roserade. Obviously, I don't think your boy was predicting that per se, but still, it hurts. It hurts to see. And that kind of, especially like losing your max like that. Well, not losing it, but choosing to do away with it so you can stall out the Grimmsnarl there.
It's something that I do.
Um,
I won't lie. It's a big Wex play. Not thinking. It's an easy mistake to make, but at the same time, it's an obvious one. Just in general, Grimmsnarl is such a threat right now. It's looking like one of the MVPs of the league.
Did it slide up the kill leaders? Oh, it did.
It's up there now. Oh, that was top 5. But we can get the kill leaders in a little bit. Your boy is looking really, really threatening, and next week is going to be a big one. Next week's going to be a big one.
Next week. Oh, don't give me. I'm gonna start foaming.
Next week is
that's a tasty matchup.
It's going to be one of the most watched games. Early.
I would believe so, but until we get there, we have to start covering the rest of the game. So, why don't you, Wax? Why don't you take us through your game with Quartz? Tell us how that went.
I mean, it was good. Just 2 letters and a number that I think everyone in this league should take note of.
Rule
I think this
34.
game should be investigated for throwing.
You do?
This is not the normal Quartz performance, and he just threw for Wex.
Anyways, we're not going to talk about that. That didn't happen. He was just put off by the size of Girder's big muscles and the protein bars that he's been eating.
Yeah, the muscles. That's what he was
Have
looking
you guys been on protein? Have you guys been on TikTok recently?
Every
You see
day.
the protein bar comments?
Protein
No.
board.
I don't read the comments.
Next time you're on TikTok, this is for everyone listening. Look at TikTok. Look for the protein bar.
Protein
Every
board.
TikTok, just 1 or 2 comments saying protein bar. It's funny.
Protein board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The three little letters
It's like
that everyone should be worried about is R. What's the second one? K. What number? 9.
is the last one a
Nine.
number? That's a
RK9.
letter.
I had the Mon who another 5 kills this week and is currently sitting right.
Yeah, well, guess what? It would have been better if you brought Justified, but you
I mean,
didn't.
it could have been.
Joke's on you.
I covered a Charizard,
It would have.
so I mean, Charizard came.
Yeah, hindsight, I guess Intimidate would have worked for the Trevenant.
But
here,
it doesn't matter for the Trevenant because in game 2 the Trevenant just died. So, I mean,
Toxic.
Trevenant just sat there and just died straight up. Didn't have a chance to live. I was in game 1 put off by the Trick Room. Just complete. I don't know why it never crossed my mind, but I never crossed my mind to prep for it. I did fairly well bringing out Lapras because I knew I was fairly slow. Living the Meteor Beam was scary. I didn't know that he had caught Meteor Beam. Saw it coming, I was like, oh fuck, I'm dead. Straight, I was like, oh no. We lived. The max player.
Did you have any special defense investment?
In Arcanine, I
Was it
was
just
HP, I believe.
HP. Yeah.
HP. HP.
Yeah.
Call it.
H.
And then I knew that Umbreon could have yawned, so I just set up the electric drain instead of going for another flare. Couldn't get a kill, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it anyway. Weakness policy on Lapras was nice. I knew that Girder. The original plan was Girder Mach Punch into Lapras to set it off, but both times he set it off for me, so I didn't really have to use it. Yeah. Me and Kev were talking beforehand, and she highlighted how good Girder was. And yeah, Girder. This is the first time in, I think, 3 or 4 seasons that I've had Girder that it's actually come. So, I mean, that's not something that I should be proud of.
It was the week of C tier fighting types.
Yeah.
Throw and Girder came to shine.
I mean, did you have Throw last season? Well, or what season did you have Throw?
Me?
This
I
one.
don't think I've ever had throw.
Else had throw and used it really well. What's the quartz?
Probably Quartz or Mao. That would be my guess.
I can't remember who it was, but someone used it very well. Yeah, what else in my game? I used Scarf Duraludon. Scarf Duraludon.
Scarf Duraludon went ham because it outsped the Como.
Outsped the Manectric as well.
I can't believe you killed when you were like -3.
It was insane.
I mean, I knew you would probably do it after like an Ice Punch the Draco, but the fact that it just
Draco
killed...
Ice Punch, he could only target one of my mons, so I was like, I'm gonna win anyway. Game two, Quartz just gave up after I first turn.
Yeah, it's you stopped Trick Room, and then he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm done." He pulled a Griffin and just said GG.
I was like, but then an Arcanine just decided, okay, I'm gonna get 5 kills or 4. Yeah, 5 overall, 4 in the second game, and it was Arcanine's time to shine.
I mean, he could have matched the Lapras. Like, that probably would have been good.
He had a full health Trevenant and Lapras. Like, he probably would have lived a max flare if he maxed.
That was a
maybe.
crit.
I don't know. If he maybe not.
The one that killed him was a crit. It would have killed anyway. I calculated it would have killed anyway, but maxed, I got a crit, so I don't know how much he'd lived that.
Actually, looking at the Lapras moveset, I'm not sure if it actually would have been... Because it was Curse, Life Dew, Body Press, and I don't... Freeze Dry? Yeah, I mean, this thing isn't really doing much as a max candidate this week.
Still, I feel like... surely at the end, he just has to let off a few just to stop Arcanine or something. Like, we thought Freeze Dry could have killed the Lapras, but I was pretty invested, so I don't know. Just didn't seem like the real Quartz, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But, I got the 2-0 win. Be about it. I have GG's to Quartz. Not expected more, but I feel like he was kind of disheartened at the start of game 2 and just kind of threw it away. But game 1 honestly got me shaking in my boots. I won't lie. Once I saw Trick Room, me just to try and think of something. And GG's anyway.
Yeah. Next, we can go into the Blackwood Ball Toys versus the main Mudkips. Justin, how'd that match go?
Well, I didn't lose. So, it could be worse.
3-3.
Oh, so you're saying you won then?
Not exactly. Okay, so what happened was Riolu is fairly sick right now, so
Man's down bad.
He is unable to play at this moment. I'm trying to see when he would be up to playing, and possibly just schedule it for today, tomorrow, or some other time later this week where we're both free. Hopefully he responds to me soon about that proposition. But yeah, so no game has been played there. But with the matchup in general, I mean, I'll talk about it a little bit, mostly because I'm hoping that this goes out after.
Yeah, no balls. Give us the strat, and we'll see if it gets out.
I'm just uploading this overall footage by itself.
No. Okay, no. So the problem is when you have a Storm Drain user like Maractus, you have to be very careful when you click your water type moves, because even just threatening it in team preview is something that is very, very threatening to me and something that I really need to avoid.
So what I'm hearing is Wex is that Arcanine will remain a Legion board.
No. If I don't see it in team preview, there's a good chance that you'll see it in action. But unfortunately, I'm almost 1,000% positive that I'm gonna see the Storm Drain Maractus. So the real strategy here is gonna be how do I go around this Maractus but still win? So obviously there's different variations of what I can do. Like, I don't think I can really outspeed him wise, because Hawlucha with that Unburden pair next to an NDD is very, very threatening. So, and Salazzle base 117 speed. He has a very, very fast mode, and Frostlass. Don't sleep on the Frostlass. That can do a lot of work as well. So he has very good fast mode, and his slow mode is also very, very good. I mean, he has Hatterene with a low speed of 29. You have Steelix with 30. Pincurchin if he wants to bring it with 15, which might be really good pair next to a Pikachu G-Max. You never know. Rising Voltage into the, G-Max, was it Volt Crash? It's very strong. So you just got to be very, very careful because I could definitely get overpowered. So I'm just going to have to weigh my options here. I'm not going to say specifically what I'm going to lead, but I will make sure that I at least attempt to position myself in the best way possible this week.
So yeah, I've already texted Riolo telling him to bring Maractus. I've given him 20. But if he needs more, I'm more than happy to supply it to him. So yeah, well done, Tarek. Now on the same top of the leaderboard this week.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hope it. Look, Justin.
It's toxic.
I'm hoping you win for my predictions. I'm hoping
I'm hoping I win.
Turk gets all your kills.
I really need to win.
I don't know what.
Yeah, but listen. It's nice that I have a Lightning Rod user so that someone like Pincurchin, someone like Pikachu can't really go off as much as they would, hope to in this week, in this matchup. Because if I didn't have that, literally you could hit almost everything except for Arctozolt and Dugtrio and Piloswine and Quagsire. But everything else you could hit pretty hard. And yeah, I just gotta be very careful with my positioning. Figure out what he's gonna max. If I'm being honest, I'm expecting Indeedee, Hawlucha lead, and then game 2 probably switching it up and doing a Hatterene Salazzle. Probably just gonna stick with the top 4 this week and maybe bring a Pikachu G-Max and Maractus in the back. That's kind of what I'm thinking he's gonna bring.
Yeah.
That's what I'm mentally preparing for. So if he doesn't, I mean, fair play to him. But I also have answers for just about everything else on this team by covering what I think he's gonna bring. So
basically, boys and girls, Justin is guaranteeing a victory this
He's
week.
actually guaranteed it.
No. I'm not.
He's
I'm not
got answers
guaranteeing.
for everything, bro. He just said it. He's guaranteeing victory.
Oh, guys, stop. No, I mean I have answers. It's just whether or not it falls on deaf ears. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited to play this. Hopefully I go to 4-3, and I'm not stuck at 3 and 4 Donnies. That's not really.
Hey.
No.
It's pretty fun down here,
Justin's
bro.
in a position where I was
I'll
last
pass.
week. I was up by myself at 4-2. No one else was around me. Just me chilling there. Just as a chance to join the lonely club, 4-3.
Hey man, I don't mind being. It gets
Justin's
pretty
been
lonely.
in the Lonely Club for a lot of his life, so he's. Whoa.
Coming from you?
Yeah,
Whoa,
coming
now.
from me.
I've just realized,
Whoa.
no matter what, someone else is going to be joining the 3-4 club. Riolu is 3-3 also.
Fair.
That's true. We kind of bracket the 3 and 4 guys right now. It's pretty funny.
It's like a 3-4.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, and I'm at the top.
What's usually the top?
I'm like,
That you put in a sandwich. What can you attribute Kev to? Is Kev the cheese or something?
no, cheese isn't usually the. No, because unless you count the bun, cheese is usually the top. But unless you have toppings on the cheese, because the cheese usually just goes on, because it doesn't go on the bun. The cheese typically goes on to.
Everything makes so much sense now.
It does make sense. That's fucking disgusting. You should be.
So we should
be ashamed of yourself.
I got
think so.
lost when you started talking about sandwiches.
And this is why you're 3 and 4. Anyway, moving on. We had Will versus Germ. Will versus Germ. Will winning 2-0 against Germ. Germ not having the best of seasons so far.
So it's all that matters.
But Will, no, that's all that matters.
You know what I blame for Germ's lack of wins recently? The stupid ass Ninjask. Germ, stop bringing Ninjask.
Let him bring what he wants. Man. He wanted to bring his Octillery, and he fucking did it. He fucking did it.
Artillery isn't terrible. Ninjask is pretty bad unless you're speed swapping or baton passing speed boost. Like, I don't know what Ninjask does.
That's pretty much all it has done this season.
It just dies. When Justin played you last week, Germ, and he saw a Dynamax Ninjask, he fist bumped to himself repeatedly. Get rid of
Justin
Ninjask.
fisted? Without me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, how else do you think his neck was
makes
sore
sense.
this morning?
Oh. It's actually
Yeah,
a couple
yeah.
mornings ago. I'm still dealing with the residual effects.
Well, it's because
Justin Bieber's
you're
like,
getting
what?
used to it now. I just gotta change the technique. No, but I mean, yeah, Will just had a better team at this point. That's
What?
just basically what it was.
I guess it makes sense, but like I was still kind of surprised that Heavy Slam one shot
Yeah.
Togekiss. That was pretty
It did
impressive.
be heavy.
I mean, it's just I think his investment was probably more geared towards special attack or special defense,
Or-
if anything.
Horse
Or it's
just
just-
do be heavy.
Horse is,
Horse is
like-
heavy as fuck.
So I think
Yeah,
horse
that's
is-
true. And then the Ninjask
mean-
Max, and then dies him one shot to a hailstorm.
Honestly,
It's a beautiful thing.
thing.
You know what? You know what's even funnier? He sees that he dies one shot to that hailstorm. You know what he does? He fucking leads it the next game. What a guy! He just
Ninjask
does
is like
not
the
give a
LeBron James
single
of Pokemon.
shit.
It's like the phenom.
No. Anyway, game 2, it was kind of the Lucario the movie. Yeah, it just Lucario went off, and it's Max. You know, I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, that's all I
Yeah,
gotta
what
say
it
about that
is.
game.
Just
I mean,
it do what it be.
yeah. Yeah,
Um,
that's about it for that game.
Moral of the story: stop bringing Ninjask.
Please, please.
No, what's gonna happen
mix
next
it up.
week? People are gonna watch this podcast.
You have a-
and
you
be
have a
like,
team,
Oh, well,
use it.
Kurt's no ways, or Kurt's gonna watch this podcast. And be like, oh well, German's gonna bring Ninjask after everyone's just parading him for the last 30 minutes. So he will prep for it, and then German's gonna win with Ninjask.
I'll tell you right now. I'm pretty sure the people that have beat Germ in recent weeks didn't prep for Ninjask.
Kev, you get this reference. I don't know if Justin does, but if anyone watches TikTok and sees something like lunch every day, Quartz,
Yes.
Quartz is the
Ike's lunch,
equivalent-
baby.
Ninjask is the equivalent of Dawn's. It's not actually going to happen. But first,
It's
says
not gonna happen till the
every
100th episode.
Single
That's
day.
true.
Like, you know who I'm bringing? You know who I'm maxing? Ninjask.
Nin-
Um,
Ninjask Nation, baby. This is a movement. Germ's gotta put out merch.
Ninjas. Get him.
I like that. That was a good reference, Max.
I was thinking of that last 15 minutes.
But nice. You know what's kind of sad, boys? We're moving into
it's
week
kinda
8 already. It feels like the season has flown by. But the more weeks we fly through, the closer we're getting to Scarlet and Violet.
I don't even
know
know when. I have no idea when that's releasing.
November.
What a weird thing to
Shit.
release on. Shit.
Yeah, November
Yeah.
shit.
I never heard of that one.
I think it is.
No.
Is that like a dialect
You'll be able
thing?
to understand.
Yep.
Yeah.
November
no, no.
25th, I think. November 25th. Or no. It's the Friday before. November 18th. November 18th.
Of course you know what day it releases, you fucking nerd.
Oh,
What
imagine
do you do? Play
all day.
Pokemon? This fucking
I-
guy.
It's always the Friday
God.
before. It's always the Friday before Black Friday that they release the game.
Dude,
because
and
they're
this
Monday.
guy knows the exact day. He is
Well, I
starting
know.
to
I
release
looked
date.
up the date. I just know
That's
what they do.
Crazy. So
This is
actually,
common
they
knowledge.
announced that they're releasing the game this year, so that means they're going to be releasing it one Friday before Black Friday, so that people can get their games.
As soon as they release the games coming out, you can pretty much know when they're releasing it. They're very.
Telegraph.
They gotta. Yeah, they got
It's like Kevin when he wants to protect.
I mean, it's Telegram. It's
No,
easy,
oh,
everyone
no.
knows what to expect. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's very easy. Yeah.
How many times you beat me, Wick?
You're reigning, defending, undisputed.
Reigning, defending, undisputed. I don't know, Wex, how much do you weigh?
I talked about this recently. I didn't even. It is 30
30 stone.
No, give me pounds. Give me pounds. Give me pounds. Give me pounds.
Let me type in.
I'm gonna say 172.
Something like is my internet not working? Sure.
So Justin, how's your day?
It's
I don't know.
174,
This guy can't do
174,
fucking math, apparently.
174.
Fuck, I was so close.
Middleweight champion of the world, Wexifer Warriors. I don't know. Yeah, we can move on to week 8 predictions though. Kev, how about we start off with your game? You have Griffin.
I'm going first.
We're
Holy
talking about
shit.
Tell me when it's over.
I think you've brought this up literally every time.
Wait.
Clash Royale.
Wait, was that Royale or
I
Clan?
was saying
Royale. That was
Just
Royale.
tell me when Kev's game's Kev's finished talking. I'm gonna be busy.
Yeah, I'm gonna unplug my mic. Kev, you take it away.
Basically, yo, fuck, get that shit out of my ear.
Hold on, let me go on my favorite app. Just give me a sec.
I'm here. I can't even do the fucking Pornhub jingle.
I was looking it up.
Oh, god damn it. Anyway, so Griffin's got a new team this week. This man has, he has dropped the Colossal. He has dropped the Gastro, and has gone with the Gyarados Rhyperior.
Did you guys hear
I
it?
didn't.
I did not hear a single thing.
What?
Nope.
No?
Nah, it's not in the mic, bro. It's not working.
Oh, it doesn't pick it up. All right. Well,
Yeah.
at least that gives me. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of power right there, guys. I'll mute myself for like probably about like a minute and a half.
That's all it takes, bro. Oh, there it is. I heard it now.
I played it.
That wasn't me.
Uh,
Oh, I mean, yeah, that was because that was me. Yeah.
Anyway, it's gonna be interesting this week with Lightning Rod, Rhyperior, and Gyarados. Watch them not even like bring them after I prep really hard for them, but I don't know. We got some options. I got some things. I don't want to go too. I've already started building, so I don't want to really go too far down that road. But we're you know what we do over here. We quick.
Hey
2-0.
Wex. Anyway, while Kevin's talking, did you know Bear Grylls is on Hot Ones this week? That's crazy. That's
Who?
a cool one. Bear Grylls.
Who's that?
Oh, you're joking.
What?
Anyway, I'm gonna just.
This
I'm
guy
gonna play
is
something more important right
fucking
now.
clown.
That's an ad. That's an ad.
Oh. Man's squeaking that red nose on his fucking nose.
That was
Oh,
horrible.
no, that was awful. What the no, it sounded like a bed creaking
I'll
like
play
at
some
3 a.m. when my dad
Oh.
comes in.
Tell me when
The
Kev's
bar is
gonna play
drunk.
Fall Guys.
Alright, I'm listening.
Okay. Wex, we've already gotten so many copyright strikes because you used bad music.
We don't talk about the copyright claims, okay?
Alright, we should probably get back to Pokemon.
I'm winning 2-0.
I think you're winning 2-0.
Yeah, I'll back you 2-0 because I haven't thought of it. I was thinking.
Yay.
Alright, moving on. We have. Alright. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. It's now 12:30. It's past noon. So, Mac versus Swamp. What do we think's happening here? I think it's gonna be a 2-1.
Ooh. This is tough.
Let me look at the team
Toughy,
right now.
tough.
Maxine Swamp. Yeah, I know Maxine. What's Swamp's team looking like? Oh. What am I thinking here? I like Swamp.
I'm thinking
Like
Iron
Swamp's team
Ball
a lot right
Crawdon.
I really like.
Iron Ball Crawdaunt so he can underspeed the
I really like
Colossal.
Shiinotic here.
Oof. Ooh, baby.
Crawdaunt doesn't need to underspeed Colossal. They're just gonna click
gonna
Aqua
be-
Jet and one-shot
this-
Colossal.
Set off its
This game
steam
is just
engine, let it
literally gonna
max.
be
I don't know
Trick Room
about
the
that.
movie. Like both teams want Trick Room, but no one wants to set up for each other. So it's like,
Oh,
no,
man.
you click it. No, fuck you, I ain't clicking it. It's just gonna be a stare, just extremely slow mons just sitting there, just like doing shit. You click it. I ain't doing shit. You click it. Oh, no one's actually gonna bring Trick Room. It's gonna be the slowest game we've ever seen. Both teams are just.
This is tough.
Let's say.
Alright, make your predictions,
let's say
boys.
Swamp 2-1.
I don't know, man.
2-1 Swamp.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Even though Mac's been playing well, I'm gonna say 2-1 Swamp as well. Justin, what you saying?
I already said 2-1 Swamp.
Well, this is
Oh, so
this
we
is
all
this
said
is
2-1
riveting.
Swamp?
Yeah,
game-
y'all are
or
copying me.
Gameplay analysis right now.
Analysis.
Great Banta. Yeah.
This is great, Matt. Yeah, I don't know. I think Hatterene just maybe puts this in favor of Swamp because it's the slowest thing, and if he gets up Trick Room, it'll do some things. I don't really know what Mac does for it. I mean, Snorlax gets like steel moves. Maybe he just runs. Maybe we just see Clef Snorlax this week. I don't know.
That'd be
Maybe
pretty cool.
Curslax could be good this week in Trick Room. I mean, there's definitely things Mac can do, but Swamp's been on a losing streak, and I think he's gonna turn it around.
Yeah.
I think that is my analysis for this week.
Well, we'll see how that goes. We all predict 2-1. So let's move on to the next matchup. We have probably the prime matchup of the entire season, if I'm going to be honest. You have your boy versus the San Diego Raichus. We have our dear friend Ryder, who's cruising for a bruising right now. I think I take Ryder 2.
I mean, it's a
2-0,
smart play. It's Ryder.
if I'm being honest. Yeah, safe.
It just, I will not say it's smart, it's safe. Justin did no analysis when saying that. He just went with Ryder.
I mean, am I wrong?
We can
I'm gonna
let's look. I tried to go offensive Grimmsnarl against
And what
Ryder,
did Ryder
and
do
they-
against you?
didn't work that well.
Made you think.
He was very bulky, Milotic, and he was Iron Defense Slurpuff, and
Well, hold
he
on.
was a Jetpack Dragapult, so it just got off free Dracos when it won it on turn 1.
So outside
So
of
I'm thinking
Rosary,
right
what
now,
is
there's
the
not a
answer
lot.
for Milotic?
If
If he just builds... Yeah, if he just goes like a Recover, Calm Mind...
gets Power Whip. I did not run Power Whip on my Grimmsnarl because I opted for a fighting move
Mistake.
into Bish. I opted for Drain Punch and Protect over 4 attacking moves or 3 attacking moves, and one of them being Power Whip.
Maybe that's why he
the
lost.
I thought
You
the
know what?
Bisharp matchup would be more tough,
what I'm gonna say,
and he didn't even bring
Okay,
it.
right
So you know,
I'm gonna say 2-1, your boy. I'm predicting Ryder's getting beat this week.
oh,
I've seen now how Ryder can deal with Grimmsnarl. So that's, I'm looking at Ryder's team. There's not a lot that he can do with Grimmsnarl. So he probably going to do something similar. Again, it's Ryder. We can't predict him too much. But surely your boy can.
you know what's more annoying? You know what's more annoying than one Milotic?
2.
2.
Ditto comes in.
Here comes Ditto, baby. Yo, my log's gonna set up a coil, and then Ditto's gonna run fucking Choice Scarf Hypnosis,
I
bro.
wouldn't put it past him, to be honest. I think that your boy can look at what happened last time against Kev with Grimmsnarl and just prep that way. Rosary, I like the Ditto. I feel
Run
like
Power Whip. He doesn't have an
So,
electric
Chrome-
type. Run Power Whip.
It's more Pico.
No, I'm saying, your boy, I didn't run Power Whip because I was kind of relying on Rotom.
Mm.
Run Power Whip. That is
stop
all
any
of
beat-up
the
shit that
advice I can
happens.
give.
I feel like you have him here. I don't know what's making me think that way, but it's stupid to. Yeah, maybe it could. Actually,
Maybe it's the
that's probably
drugs. It's the drugs, Wex. Yeah.
it. Yeah, but
What were you doing when you
I
were
was not
going,
moving,
Wex?
but maybe that
Jesus
was
God,
drugs.
man.
What wasn't he doing? That's the real question.
Moving on.
Um, I feel like I'm gonna back
We're all going
Ryder,
different
but I'll say
for this one.
2-1.
Nice to see some variety in the podcast. Well, I won't lie. We're not diverse. We're all white males. Straight. I was gonna say straight, but that's questionable at times.
Degenerates.
After this podcast, it's definitely questionable.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. We have you, Wex, versus Gummy. Wex, how do you think you're gonna fare in this matchup?
Is this first week that Butterfree's a thing, or was he a lucky?
No, he had it last
No.
week and just didn't bring it.
I mean,
Ooh. You
Love a
know,
good-
you know what Wex does love?
I love a good weakness.
A ground weakness. And Gummy has the Mammo Swine.
Ludicolo, which obviously ain't very nice for me. Ain't very nice at all. But I have my already thought about that. Like an answer. I think I have my answer for the Mammo
Oh,
Swine.
have you
I
now?
won't say what it is. I think I have my answer for it. Very confident, but I'm confident in what I have. I'm confident that I can work. That I can.
I like a Butterfree Mamoswine. I like redirection and sleep threat. Yeah, there's obviously some things you gotta worry about, but
Reaction's always
overall,
a problem when I have
don't hate
Duraludon
it.
on my team. So I can just say nah. So you want to nah.
yeah, but is I guess
Of course,
Duraludon ain't
my
gonna
racket
like the
won't
ground
it,
move
but,
for Mamoswine regardless.
Duraludon is a very strong one, as we saw last week, doing the 40% to percent on him. Well, was it -3 at the time? Come on. I mean, guns, but this one's definitely gonna be a big problem for me, and I don't want to put too much emphasis on Amazon because, of course, the Torkoal Venusaur is always a problem. I know I have Lapras for Torkoal. I know I have Arcanine. Actually, having a ground move with like Dug Trio. Obviously, there's ways that I can win, but it's gonna be tough for sure. So yeah, I'm going to actually say 2-1 myself. I'm not 100% certain that I'll win out, but confident in myself. I feel like I can do something. Yeah, you guys have anything to?
What are you saying, Justin?
Well, here's the deal. Eruption, strong, but Arcanine, stronger. Eruption, go Burr. If no Arcanine. So how do you deal with Arcanine? All right, that's the real question. How do you deal with Arcanine? Looking at Gummy's team, his best answer is probably the Mamoswine. It gets thick fat, which is nice. You can choice scarf it and then, try and beat it that way. And maybe a Savali ground could be a big bring. But yeah, Arcanine's gonna be a problem. Lapras Gmax, if he doesn't prep for it right, will also be a problem. But he has a Venusaur. I mean, Butterfree can mitigate it. I mean, there's a Leafeon, Jolteon. I mean, he has options, right? So, I think, honestly, I'm sorry, Wex.
Okay, I see.
I'm gonna say Gummy 2-1.
It's actually really
I see how it
funny.
is. You know what?
You
I
say
see
that,
how it is. I see how it is.
Oh
I see how
God,
it
are
is.
you
Okay.
agreeing with me?
Because I was also gonna say 2-1 go.
Alright, let me know when you guys
boy.
are finished. I'm going to get that
Basically,
Alright, well, I mean, yeah.
Gummy's on a little redemption arc and I think Wex is too nice of a
You think
guy
I'm too
to
nice?
ruin other people's
I
redemption
think I'm
arcs.
too nice.
So
Do you think I'm too nice to stop somebody who tried to do what I did? Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
you have a soft spot for
Don't
redemption
beat my
arcs.
redemption I'm gonna protect it. I'm gonna protect it more than I've ever protected anything in my life.
All right, drop the smoke then, Wex.
I'm
Change your
gonna
prediction
throw game
2-0.
one on
You
purpose
won't.
to assert my dominance.
Right. 2-1 Gummy. Lock it in. Guaranteed.
Well, with that being said, let's move on to my game. Wex, please don't kill me. It's me versus Mao. I actually have not looked at this matchup because I have not played my game yet, so I haven't even given it thought. But I'm looking at it now.
Let's look at it now.
Primarina, Dracozolt, Weavile, Aegislash, top 4. Okay.
Very interesting.
I'm seeing Blastoise isn't getting absolutely dicked in this just yet.
Well, I would say Dracozolt absolutely does dick you, but you do have a little
Run.
electric and steel mouse.
Drill, run.
I don't. Yeah, that is true. Focus Sash, sturdy. Focus Sash. I'll be fine. I think I'll be all right. I mean, Cottoney's gonna be a problem with the fake tears with Primarina. So
Yo,
it's just
doesn't
kinda like
Cottonee get what's the ability on the move on Cottonee that changes abilities?
Yeah, it changes it to Insomnia. I'm forgetting what it is off the top of my head.
So Cottonee's gonna click Worry Seed into Togedemaru and then bolt beat your ass.
Please.
Yeah, that'd be
So
pretty
I
cool.
genuinely am tempted to tell Solo to bring Maracas right now after what you guys just been like.
I'll fly out to fucking Wexford and I will
Don't
piss
tempt
down
me
your
with a good
throat. Don't
time.
tempt me. I'll make sure I drink. I'll eat fucking asparagus for 5 days straight to make sure that shit is nice and methane. Don't fucking tempt me. I will burn acid through your throat and into your stomach lining so that your bile just
Who's complaining?
disintegrates the rest of your body. I will do it. Damn. Okay. Shit.
I gotta go, boys.
Oh, thank God. Finally, all right. Back to the real
Those
stuff.
Flareon.
So blondes or brunettes?
We can't keep talking. What? Whoa, hey.
Does Serena count as a blonde, or
No,
if you use a fire type move, is it now a ginger, or does it have leukemia?
If you use a fire move, it becomes a cancer patient.
Okay, so I think that's Elsie.
Yes.
Next.
Yeah, who's got prettier hair, Primarina or Serena? Or Flareon?
I don't know. It depends. Are they 18?
Serena, no. Primarina, yes.
All right, then Primarina. No. Primarina can go. Serena can. Anyway, so I'll probably. I'll take myself 2-0. I think I'm in form here, and I think I have a cheeky little strat that I'm gonna run off the top of my head.
Ooh.
We'll see if it works, but yeah, I'll take myself 2-0.
We'll say 2-1 Justin.
Oh, sweet. Wex, I know you're such a nice guy, and you think logically and never with your emotions and, that sort of thing.
Wex?
2-1 Justin.
Wex.
Oh, he said it.
Let's go!
All I'm saying is, Mal's got some options. I'll be interested to see what he does, but yeah, I'll back Justin. Faux show.
Moving on, then we have Quartz versus Germ.
Quartz with the new squad.
Yeah, no offense,
Ninja,
Germ. You have to prove to me you're not bringing fucking Ninjask and maxing it. So I'm gonna go 2-0 Quartz just because of the fucking Ninjask that I know almost assuredly is gonna come.
Ninjask with bug moves into Umbreon. It gets I think it gets Ancient Power into Charizard.
Bro, you're bugging. You're bugging.
That was nice. I like that.
Thank you.
Low-key, if he can throw some like fire moves in the mix, like Pat on his Fire Fang, Hitmontop Fire Punch, right? Low-key, I think Germ has the matchup advantage.
Yeah, but he's bringing Ninjask and he's gonna max it and die.
That is a fair point. I'm gonna say 2-1 Germ. I'm saying Germ this week. Germ's got a matchup, and Quartz is down bad after a loss where he barely tried.
You know what?
Let's go Germ.
You know what would be the funniest thing? The funniest thing would be if he brings that fucking Ninjask, leads it, and maxes it on the first fucking turn.
I'm gonna just close the game at that point.
Yeah, I'd die laughing if I saw that. I would literally. That'd be the
Ninjas get like
funniest thing
rock and fire coverage. We get some.
I'll tell you guys another story.
Yeah.
Who knows what comes every week?
ever.
Who knows what comes every week?
Oh, it actually doesn't get Ancient Power. Okay,
What
never
comes every
mind.
week? What's inevitable in day in life? There's death, there's taxes, and there's ninja.
And there's Germ bringing Ninjask.
2-0 ninjas.
Oh, shit.
Ninja.
Not even 2-0 Germ, 2-0 Ninjask.
2 ninjas.
God damn it. Are you actually saying 2-0?
Locking it in.
Are you locking that in?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
2-0 ninjas. Game over.
Oh,
Okay.
Ninjas leave.
Moving on, please. We have Will versus Riolu. I'm gonna be honest here.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
I got no idea how this is gonna go. This one's gonna be a tight one.
She's a bad. Well, we saw how much Heavy Slam from Mudsdale did into Togekiss. I imagine it will do the same into Hatterene. I feel like Horse looks really good here. Like really good here. Like it's exceptionally well. To cover like a Kingler or something, you bring the Chungachu possibly, or just Energy Ball, Wims, I don't know. But Horse be looking good here, in my opinion, if I haven't said that already. And also Swoobat, so 2-0 Will.
I'll also go 2-0 Will. I think,
Because of the Swoobat, right?
no, it's because of the horse, but I'll let you believe that it's because of Swoobat. So, yes, yeah, of course it's because of Swoobat. That's the only thing that I think is going to give Riolu any trouble, because Swoobat is just that elite.
I mean, fair enough. It bodies Halucha and Salazzle.
I'm hoping he breaks it and it just dies immediately.
The hands of spoilers.
That's not very nice.
It dies to residual.
I hope it killed
just
itself.
takes that much time to die to residual damage, slowly and painfully.
Honestly, I
Yo,
don't
just
care
run
if it's illegal if
explosion
you
on it.
bring
Let it
on
die.
level.
Self-destruct.
Oh, we got a good point.
Yo, is Riolu bringing Stealth Rocks? That's the question.
Ooh, that'd be pretty big brain. Also, question: if I run self-destruct with a Focus Sash, do I get 2 self-destructs?
I don't think so.
Well, that's dumb. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna say 2-0 Will. That's my lock-in.
Fair enough.
And we know
I mean,
we
it
know
has
where
its
Wex is
whimsicott as
going.
well, like it's not just facts will. He has whimsicott. Bloodsteel was on my championship. Like it's
Whimsicott.
peak it.
Whimsicott.
Small brain boys must stick together.
It's not small brain. You know it's coming. Prepare for it, and maybe, just maybe, you can.
Yeah,
I don't know. Have a chance. All right. Well, that covers all the games for week 8.
Damn, are we done already? Whew.
Already, bro. We've
Yeah,
been going at this for a little bit. It's been like an hour, right?
I mean,
Feels like
we
we
talked a
flew
lot
through
of
that.
shit in this one, I won't lie. Like,
I don't know.
a lot of just side tangents like
Yeah.
New Destination, Clash Royale.
And
Ooh,
oh,
you-
today's
you're right,
Monday.
you're
We
right.
get
What
we
we
get like
saying,
lunch in
actually?
like an hour, maybe a little less than that.
I'm going.
Oh, we locking it in here. I'm
No.
going. It's not
not
Tuesday, so it's gonna be
but the
some
fact that
rogue.
it isn't Tuesday makes me think
Hmm.
something that's due. That's Stickies. Stickies.
I'm gonna go Don's. Fuck it.
Mm.
Till day 100.
It's
I hope he
not
picks
gonna
it.
be
I
done.
really hope he picks it on day 101. Day 90.
I'm gonna be.
It's not Turkey.
We're going Wendy's.
When these nuts
But
touch
it's
your
Stickies,
chin,
you said
bitch.
Stickies. Just at the same point.
We're going Wendy's. He's gonna pull out the McDonald's bag again, but just pull out the Wendy's bag from the McDonald's bag,
It's Stickies.
just to rub it in some more that he's not getting done.
If it's halal food, I'm gonna
Dickies.
be so pissed.
All right.
Go.
Well,
Always halal food.
yeah, maybe. Dude, I could go for some food in general. So, with that being said, that wraps up the podcast for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening. As always, thank you to my co-hosts Kevin and Wex for finally showing up. And thank you guys for getting to this point. If you are at this point, make sure you tune in next week when we cover the Week 8 games and we make our Week 9 predictions. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Get the last 3 games of the season coming up. For me and Riolu, it's 4, but you get the idea. And yeah, this is gonna basically decide the whole end of the season with everybody at those middle like 3 and 4, 4 and 3, 2 and 5 teams. See who's actually gonna get in and who's gonna just barely miss out. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for listening in, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Peace.